What is up, everybody? Spidey here, and as always, I hope you're having a marvelous day. I'm on the East Coast in New York. It's midnight. My friend Manu is on the West Coast. What time is it there?
It's 9:05, 9:05
That
p.m.
Look, we're late, but it's the Marvel Show. So let's get going, buddy.
It's That's right.
All right, we got some friends already in here. We got the Rider 95. What's going on?
What's going on?
Marvelous cards. What's up, buddy? He says, not gonna lie,
Yo,
jelly. What is he jelly about? Do you know?
he jelly about the footwear, man. He jelly about the Kith kicks.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about quite a bit tonight. We're gonna be talking about Kith, Upper Deck Marvel, SDCC release, and you still have yours to reveal, right?
I haven't opened mine. Mine is still sealed.
Oh, this is gonna be a lot of fun, everybody. Uh, I have opened mine. For those who haven't cheated on Instagram, I will show you the reveal of my box as well. And we'll talk about how all that came about. Like, how do you have a box already, and
Yeah,
there,
yeah, yeah. A
and
lot.
neither one of us are at San Diego Comic Con?
Right. A lot of our friends have questions. We'll talk about all of that. There's another interesting little thing too that I'm going to bring up. And then listen, but Justin, I don't know that tonight's going to be the night that we open this one. This might be held for a different night for us on a regular scheduled show at a regular time. We might leave this as a surprise still.
Okay. I hope not, but
Mm.
we'll see. We'll see. We got True Blue here. We got Mr. Misk. We got Link6237. What's up? Thank you for sharing the stream. I really appreciate that. Key says, Justin, I don't understand. You're in my time zone and your start got worse. It's called family. My girls drug me to Moulin Rouge tonight, the Broadway show. And it started later than I anticipated, and they stayed longer than I anticipated. But here we are.
Who's
Armis,
our guest behind you having coffee?
um, oh gosh, you scared me there for a minute. Everybody, welcome this guy to the Marvel Show.
Yo.
Does he know he's live on the internet right now?
Oh man, he's got to sign the release form or else we can't post this video.
This guy is enjoying a good cup of coffee. I love it. He says, "Oh, they drug you. Welcome to New York." Yeah. But look, I like a good Broadway. No lie, no lie. But I will say, I was really disappointed with the male female ratio on Moulin Rouge. I thought it would be like 80-20 female to male. It was like 60-40 male to female. That was surprising to me.
Mm,
Now, this is coming from someone who's never seen Moulin Rouge. I just, made some assumptions and they were wrong.
sure, sure. Mattis.
We got Bob A here. What's up? We got a pot
Bobby,
crack.
what's up?
Joe Pete, my question: who is that artwork on the box from? You want
Jim
to share?
Lee.
Yeah, all of it's
Oh,
Jim Lee.
absolutely. Yeah, it's that's my favorite. That's one of the reasons that I wasn't pressed to open the whole thing because I was enjoying the experience so much.
Here, let me
The
make you
box
big.
in itself are oh yeah, thank you. They're it's all of the artwork from the various issues of the 90s X-Men #1. You've got all the different covers just decorated on here. There's Magneto there,
Man,
and it's beautiful. It's in these
it's
different
so
shades of
good.
gray. It's very much my sort of look. Like I was so pleased. And then that's the box that the shoe box slides out of. And then there's this box here, which is also
Yeah,
beautiful. Ours say for friends and family. I'm not
it
sure that the
does.
retail release is going to say that. We'll talk about that. And within this we could reveal because this was not sealed. This came with a beautiful card, right, with a message from
Oh, and great art.
Ronnie Feig.
Yeah,
Yeah, beautiful art, and this is a message from Ronnie Feig, the founder of Kith. He's known for a lot of things in just culture in general, and in streetwear brands, and clothing, and fashion, a lot of things. Ronnie Feig's dope, and he was also a collector back in the 90s and remembers all of these things. That's why he did this in the vein of opening up a box of cards, and they did a custom comic book. It comes in
where's
a top
who did
loader.
the art for that comic book?
That I actually don't know. Maybe I can. I can't, and I don't know. I don't know. And then on the back, there's an advertisement for Toronto's Kith location. I would assume that's going to be opening up soon. That's a very cool advertisement for that.
Yeah,
Look
absolutely.
at the branding in the box. How great is that?
It
I love it
is.
so much.
Joe Pete says, "Oh, you both are on the Friends and Family release. That is major, all caps."
I'm very, very grateful and very happy about however that might have come to happen. And I'm just thanking my lucky stars, Justin, Dylan, and the universe, because it it's really
Yeah, so
nice. It kind of
let's
feels
talk
like
about
it's
that.
nice.
Let's talk about
Yeah.
it. So so far, it appears that yourself, me. Ooh, can I share that one? I don't know if one person's made his public. Who all do
Give
you
me a
know that?
clue.
No, you just
Okay,
tell
I'll
me who
tell
all
you.
you know.
Don Diego, a
Yep.
bunch of people in the sneaker world. Well,
Yeah, but
a few people
just
in
in
the
the
sneaker
card
world.
space.
Don Diego, great curator,
Hmm.
yourself, myself, Pancake Analytics. Those are the five that I know.
Yeah, there's one more, and I don't know. I've been so busy since all this dropped, like have not stopped, that I don't know that
Mm,
this person has made it public. So there's one other person, okay? And so Upper Deck reaches out to me and they ask me, "Hey, what's your shoe size? And do you have the phone number of these two people so that we can reach out to them for their shoe size?"
yeah,
You were
yeah.
one, and Dan, the great
Yay.
curator, was the other one, right?
Fantastic. Justin, thank you for passing that information along.
So I happen to have both of your cell phone numbers, so I passed them along.
Yeah.
And it's funny because Dan was like, "Who is this person, and can I trust them?" You know, and
Yeah,
I was
right,
like,
right.
I wouldn't reach out, otherwise, right? And like,
Hmm.
this just respond, right? Whatever if you want to. I don't know how the interaction went with you, but they got your shoe size, right? And but
Right.
we at the time did not know what it was. We knew it
No.
was with Kith, but we
Yep.
didn't know that it was going to be this, kind of iconic, you know, idea of putting a shoe in a bag that you rip open like a pack of cards, and you're going to randomly get a shoe that's a design, but it happens to be your size, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, to me, like 9.5 out of a 10 design and release for a trading card that goes with it. We're talking Jim Lee, top of the line 90s nostalgia artwork.
Yeah.
And to do it in a really cool numbered parallel way, whether you like it or not, I love it. I think it's fantastic.
In this context, I love it very much.
And and they went ahead and got the lowest numbered versions authenticated with PSA. And I'm gonna tell you
Hmm.
why I think they did it in just a minute, okay? So I have some ideas. But they get them authenticated with a Kith logo on the PSA slab, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And according to PSA, first time they've ever done a co-branded deal on the label.
That's what they said. They said there's never been any business's logo on the label before.
Correct. And so let me see if I can pull up PSA's Instagram page real quick. So again, we did not know that this is what was happening. We just sent our shoe size, and I own a couple of Kith things. I think maybe you do, maybe you don't. But
No, we got excited about the release last year when they did the Spider-Man collab.
they did. Super excited. Bought a few things, and here we're going to share PSA here real quick.
The Kith hat is one of your favorite
It
accessories, if I
it
know,
is
if I think so.
definitely
Yeah.
by far my favorite hat. It's not even close.
Oh, your
Uh,
audio just went different, Justin.
what do you mean?
Anything different happen on your end?
I'm good. Are
Oh,
you
the
good?
I think it's actually still fine, but I don't hear the music anymore. It just went a little quieter, but it's picking you up just fine, so nothing to worry about.
Okay, I was just picking me up. Yeah, I can't. The hotel's
Oh,
playing
it's
music. I
back.
can't
It's
stop
back
that.
clear. It's back
Okay,
clear.
good. So, with all that being said, you can see the Kith logo here on the PSA slab.
Yeah.
But they did one of ones that are black. They're beautiful. You can see them all here. They did green out of 10, kind of following the PMG. They did gold out of 25. And then they did a blue out of 50 and a red out of 100. And then they did a bunch of other color parallels that are not graded. But here's why I think they've been authenticated. I was really concerned because some of the initial images that I saw and that were starting to be released, they all said one of whatever number it was. One of 25, one of 50, one of 100, one of 10. And I'm like, man, I actually don't like the idea that they have their hands on the alphas on every single card, because it means it's not going to be like randomized like it needs to be. Does that make sense?
I want to add, maybe you're getting there. I could be wrong, and we'll find out through the length of this show.
Yeah.
I think even the ones that are out of 100, I think maybe all 100 say one of 100. They don't actually say the number.
You're correct. But then I
Okay.
didn't realize that until today when people started opening up.
Right.
And it all said one of. And I'm like, this is not like this is not right. But they had to authenticate them because it's not like one of 100, 43 of 100, 87 of 100. Like, they had to authenticate them because they didn't number them. It just says of 100 or of 50 or of 10. And so the authentication is really important. So there's 1,330 authenticated PSA slabs. Now, I'd be curious to work back that math because when I looked on PSA's website, it shows like 102, not 100. It shows like 51, not 50. We can see it. In fact, I'll pull up PSA's website. We'll see it in a second.
That's interesting.
They may have had a few extras made, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Great.
Maybe to replace if there's damages? Maybe? No, maybe? I don't know.
But the one of ones, there's only one of those. So
okay. And
what that's worth.
Another thing, because we touched on how beautiful it was that they pulled from the 90s set. They took the artwork that we love. I mean, whoever made those decisions, amazing decisions. And then to turn them into prisms, which the shiny stuff is such a 90s thing. It's so incredible. And for the one of ones to be a black prism, I want to see a black prism. Like, let me see that.
Yes.
You know, that's sick. And I heard someone say it was someone online that did a video about him, and they said that Ronnie Feig is looking for the one of ones. And I don't know if that's a bounty, but that's kind of the word, right?
I heard that. I don't.
That's funny.
I've reached out to him to see if he would come on the channel. I'd love to have him on our show.
Oh, yeah.
Because he mentions in his interview about the set, which everyone should watch if you get a chance, he talks about how collecting Marvel cards in the 90s influences how he collects now and how he views how to create a collectible.
Very cool. Very cool. And, a little bit of backstory if people aren't familiar. This is what Ronnie does. Ronnie is about creating anticipation, scarcity. I don't want to, whatever positive words there are associated with marketing something that is going to be desirable and having it sell out immediately. That is what Ronnie does. And he's been doing that for a while now. That's why his brand is what it is. It's a very, very popular brand. So he definitely understands the world of collectibles, desirability, and scarcity.
All right. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to show. Let's see. I think it's this. This is my unboxing of my shoes. So for those who haven't seen it, this is what Kith sent me. I had my daughter open these and make a reel out of it while I was in the Broadway play. And during the intermission, I posted it to Instagram. I totally got in trouble because as the show was starting back up, it was playing in the background because I was trying to set the music to it. But
it was Madison, right?
It was Madison. Yeah, Madison's at home.
Great job.
She did a fantastic job. Look at her. She's such a pro. I'm going to let it keep playing here for those who haven't seen it or played a couple of times. So, but here's the thing. Here's the full story. And I know we got comments. I'm going to get to them. But so I'm sitting there and I get a message from the person that, got a pair of shoes and they tell me what they got, which is great. I see Pancake Analytics. He got Cyclops. And then who else? Don Diego got Storm. Okay.
And then, and she got the 1 in 25.
The 1 in 25. She got the hookup.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's a beautiful card, by the way.
it is.
And Dan gets the rare Wolverines, which we'll talk about in a second, and gets the red Prism out of 100 blue team card. Which, by the way, for everyone who wants to, take advantage of me, that's the card I want a rainbow out of this set. Okay,
Wait, that's the card that you got.
I know, but I didn't know it at the time.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sitting here. I'm like, man, why not give him Dan's phone number? I shouldn't.
Oh,
He got he. I'm going to end up with Beast. Oh my gosh, this is not going to go well. And I started getting upset, to be honest with you.
oh my
And
gosh.
I reached out to him. I was like, Dan, let me buy that card off of you. I just had to get it off my mind. He's like, I don't want to sell it. I was like, oh, well, I don't blame you, but if you decide to, let me know. And I was like, you know what? I can't take it. I said, Madison, I'll pay you to open my box and make a reel so I can do what they want me to do, which is make content around it. But I got to know what I have. And so she sent me this. And dude, when I saw that I got the rare Wolverine, which there's only 400 of these shoes, 412,
Yeah.
and there's 2,500 of every other pair.
Wow.
So it's a 1 in 36 chance that you're going to get one of these.
Right.
And but I saw that I got it, and I got the team card. Look how good this card looks. I
It's
mean,
incredible.
I was so happy. And then I could relax.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. Wait,
It-
so wait. If you gave Dan, hold on a second. If you gave them Dan's number and my number, you guys
yeah.
both got the same configuration. Does that mean this is what I've got over here too? That's funny. That's
We
funny.
don't know. I don't know.
We
I
don't
don't.
know. Yeah. That's funny.
All right, let's get to some comments. I'm going to
Yeah,
work from
yeah,
the bottom
please.
up because we're way behind.
So
He's
so what oh yeah, sorry, we got to get to the comments, then I'll ask
Yeah.
the question.
He said he would be happy with Beast. Look, I would be happy with Beast. It was just
Dude,
like,
that beast is sick. I know. But you want a Wolverine, you want an X, you want I know. I know.
you know. I was being a little selfish there. The sneakers are max of flex. Well, thank you. I look, this Louisiana boy got them. I'm really laughing because here I am in New York. The shoes are in Louisiana. Kith headquarters is in New York. The warehouse that they shopped them. Oh, great
Ooh.
stuff up here. The warehouse that they shipped them from is over that direction. Like I got the address, and I'm like, I could have just picked them up here and opened them up at Kith headquarters. But here I am.
Ooh, that would have been. Marvelous Cards just asked who got the Gambits. Are the Gambits the ones that with the salmon color shoe? Whoever gets the salmon color shoe, I really want the salmon color shoe. So
I
hit
don't
me
remember
up.
the color, but I haven't seen Gambit yet. So
Okay.
maybe it's you. Do you only get the shoes from SDCC? Okay, so I'm going to. I think this is. Well, the website's down. Okay, guys,
Well,
but
simply put, what I've gathered is they're exclusively available at SDCC until August 28th. There's the online release for anyone with an internet connection.
yes, but when you go up to the booth at Kith, they're giving out a QR code, and you can order them from the booth and have them sent home. So people have been passing around that QR code. I know people in Florida that got pairs tonight.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, so I was going to see
Oh,
if that
wow.
website was still up, but it's not. I was going to drop it in the link.
Oh my gosh, that's an interesting little bit of information.
Yes.
So you don't have to be on site to have access.
Not if you have someone to send you that QR code, but it's now that's being passed around. So be curious if they're going to change that QR code throughout the week.
Right, right, right. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Let's rip. What do you guys think? Could it be due to friends and family ones? I don't know.
Oh,
Ron
you mean
said,
getting the same ones as Dan?
yeah, I don't know the question.
Oh, okay.
Give us a little more context on the question. Be happy to answer it. Ron says, I wonder how Jusco feels. I would love a Jusco design shoe card release like this. That would be incredible. But I know
Yeah,
how he
what
would
hap-
feel about it. If he doesn't get paid, he's going to be very upset. And they
But
won't
why
pay
is
him.
this question sounds like it's implying that Justin would be that Jusco would be upset. Is there something that involved Jusco in this? I don't know.
It's not his art. So
Yeah.
the cars do look amazing. Amazing chunky. Sure do.
Yeah, I love him.
All right,
I
let's talk
love it.
about this collaboration with Kith. So Kith,
Hmm.
they don't own a shoe company, they don't own a trading card company, and they don't own the Marvel brand and characters.
No, yeah.
It's pretty fascinating that Ronnie was able to build something that he now attracts collaborations so that he can then be the one that releases it. But he doesn't have to own
Um,
it or build it.
yeah. I mean, it's been a model in streetwear for over a decade now, right? Like the popular brands collaborate with other popular brands to tap into their markets and do pop-up shops and quick
Mm-hmm.
drops and quick releases. I mean, this has been a thing that's been going on ever since someone realized that cool shirts can sell for hundreds of dollars, even though they're the same as the $5 shirts, right?
Right.
And Ronnie's just one of the best at it. You know, other companies have done it. Supreme's done it on a high level.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie does it on a high level. Ronnie's, if you know, anyone can correct me if I'm wrong because I don't follow sneakers like that. But Ronnie's been collaborating and designing sneakers for a long time. Like even if people don't know his name in association with his brand, some people just know his name as a designer, and some
Mm-hmm.
people know his name as the founder of the brand. But I think him as a designer came first. Him developing his relationships and things, I think, came before him, you know, putting everything that he learns and knows about execution into his own brand, which makes sense. And I think collaborations make all of the sense for the reasons that you just said. You don't own it, you don't build it. You remove all of that liability, and it's mutually beneficial to join forces.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a lot of sense. And just look how this is kind of circulating on the web. You've got sneakerheads that have nothing to do with comic books or cards. You have Dawn, who is into cards, but she's not into Marvel. Well, she's not a Marvel, you know,
Yeah.
person exclusively. And then you've got like everybody in the comic book space that's aware of it and hearing about it. It's spreading the way Ronnie would want to, and it's kind of touching every corner. It's going to do well.
I agree. Uh, Big Tuck TV says, "Yep, on my way to the Bleecker card shop in NYC, I passed by the Kiss store. Always has a line
Nice,
out the door. Very cool." Mark says, "Oh,
nice.
they'll be sold out before the 28th." I don't know. It feels like they're going to hold some back for the 28th release because that is the public release. So every pair of shoes will come with a trading card, but only the out of 100 or less are going to be PSA graded or authenticated, I should say, because they're not graded. Do you think that PSA would grade your card but keep the Kith logo on it? Like if you send it in for like a reholder?
Oh, and ask them to actually grade the one that's already encapsulated.
Yeah.
I don't know. But do you think they'll do you, someone said something funny.
Oh, what's
I don't want
that?
to bring that up right now. I don't want to bring it up right. I'll bring it up
Okay.
later because I don't
'Cause-
want to muddy what's happening here. But yeah, I don't know. But there's also the unencapsulated ones that are coming in one touches. I wonder if people are going to submit those for grading. They will, right?
Absolutely, they will. The problem is even though there's supposedly 2,500 shoes, and you can back out how many of the 2,500 of each pair.
Hmm.
Is there 7 pairs?
7 pairs. Two of them are Wolverine variations,
So
but there's seven character,
six of
six
them have
characters.
2,500 each, and then the rare have 400 and whatever each. So you can do the math on how many non quote number they are numbered. They say they're out of 299 or 749. Like they say what the numbering is. In fact,
Oh,
I have the numbering. Give me one second. I'm gonna disappear on the camera, but I think you can
okay.
still hear me. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can still hear you. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to some. Oh, you're talking.
No, you keep going. I'm just gonna find this checklist, and I'm
Israel
gonna.
says, I just tuned in. What's going on? I don't know if we got to that message yet, but hello, my friend. We're just talking about these shoes that's got everybody talking today. These Kith Marvel A6 collaboration shoes that went on sale, I believe, tonight at San Diego Comic Con. I'm not too familiar with SDCC and how it works, but I think like the first day of it is this evening, which was strange to me to find out. I didn't realize that's how
No,
it happened.
tomorrow is the 20th is the actual release, I believe.
God, oh,
So
okay. So
people are
what the
getting
heck
early
are people
access.
get? Yeah, so people do have the QR code even though SDCC is not open yet. Wow,
Right.
man. Well, and that's what
Yeah.
we're talking about, Israel, because it's kind of exciting, and we only know a little bit of what we know, and then like people are finding out
And
things, and yeah,
and you and I got the hookup. What is that?
yeah.
That
What? Yeah. What's happening there? Wow.
Well, it's not okay. Anyways, you can see it, right? So this is the checklist. But
Yes.
I was gonna
Yes.
say, you and I got the hookup. We got the friends and family deal. They sent us a pair of shoes.
Yeah, it's incredible. We're the Shumanati now.
Shumanati? No, this is Spidey Kicks.
No, you're right. This is oh
Andrew,
yeah,
Andrew.
Andrew gets the credit. Yeah, I saw that. That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
All right. So here's the checklist. You got Wolverine, Gambit, Cyclops, Storm, Rogue, Beast, and what was not originally announced, but they went ahead and started showing because PSA put out the authentication, so we knew it existed. The X-Men Blue Team card, which I adore. Then you have these
Yeah.
parallels. They're numbered out of $12.99, $7.49, $2.99, and then anything under 100 is PSA authenticated. So you got the red, the blue, the gold, the green, and the black one of ones out of 100, out of 50, out of 25, and out of 10.
So if you multiply each of those numbers of how many of the colors exist
Mm-hmm.
by 7, you get the total run of everything.
Well, you have to take out the rare Wolverines, the 1975s.
Okay.
But yes, that's supposed to be what. I mean, you can just add the checklist stuff. It's right there.
There are some on eBay now for 1K.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Don't tell y'all. Manu will never open this box if y'all keep talking money.
I'm conflicted because like you should if you guys just joined in the first 5 minutes of the show, I told Justin that I don't want to open it, and like he was so upset and disappointed, and he
It
like looked
was.
up to the corner and didn't want to say nothing. I was
I
like,
did.
I just crushed him. But like, but that's the thing, like it's so cool to not open it. It's like it's sealed with a pull tab.
But
Look at this thing.
they're made to.
It's got a
All right, can I remind you of something?
I already, yeah, but I have my counter already. But yeah, you can remind me.
Why did they give them to you?
I didn't say I wasn't gonna open. I just said I might not open. All right, we'll open them. In the vein of sealed product in cards, some people don't open their sealed
I
product.
hear
But you're
you.
right. You're right.
They
I
chose you
know.
for a reason because they know what you can do with these images, and they
Oh,
know who you are.
all right, fine. You're right. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
I want you to
Oh
be a people
God.
pleaser and please the crowd. They want to see it too.
Yeah. Somebody send me a sealed box, please, so I could have one of those too.
I love it.
One's not enough.
All right, let's go through the PSA here real quick, okay?
Yeah. Please,
All
please.
right, so full disclosure, I saw this. I think I may have sent this to you a week ago. I've
Yes,
been really
maybe a little
conflicted.
more. Yeah.
I've been really conflicted about making a video regarding this.
We're going to open them, friends. We're going to open them. We're going to open them tonight. Love you all. I want to keep
Yes,
it sealed, True Blue. I want to, but I'm not going to be selfish in this regard. We're opening that box.
I appreciate what True Blue's saying, but yeah, I think you should open it.
Yeah, so do. Yeah, of course. So do I.
So here's what I want to say. I saw this about a week ago, and information started coming out. However it was coming out, and I was like, you know what? Like, this is one of these double-edged swords for me. If I make the video, it's going to create a lot of hype around it, and it's going to end up hurting people or frustrating people. But the reason people tune into the channel is to find out information about this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put it on my Instagram story and put it in the Discord. And that way people who are like really tuning in because they just love Marvel cards and they follow for that reason, they're going to find out about it. And then, when the time is right, we'll make it, we'll do something on the channel, which is now, right? So if you're at San Diego Comic-Con, you tune into the Marvel show, you got tomorrow and the rest of the weekend to figure this out. And of course, then you have the public release. So I kind of sat on the video, but the other reason is there just wasn't a ton of information initially. And that information was slowly begun to be leaked out. And yesterday's when it kind of really was fully revealed what was happening. Of course, I was running all around New York with the family at that time. But I saw this about a week ago, and this was really interesting to see because it shows at the top 1,330 cards authenticated, right? You immediately see the Wolverine, which is number 1 on the checklist. You got the 1 of 1. You got the out of 50, but look, it says 51 cards authenticated, and there's supposed to be only 50, right?
Yeah.
It shows the gold. It shows 25 authenticated, which is correct to the checklist. You see the Wolverine, which shows the green shows 10, but the red shows 102. So is the 2 the one that me and the great curator got?
That's, I mean, I don't know, but that's an interesting theory.
All right, let's keep going down the line. Gambit 1 of 1, Gambit 1 of 51 blue. So what if you get the Gambit shoes in the blue out of 50? Which would make sense. We haven't seen the Gambit yet, and we haven't seen a blue parallel. We've seen red. We've seen an unnumbered. I've seen a non-PSA graded one, and we've seen the gold out of 25. And then you see the Gambit. The Gambit red is 101, not 100. Cyclops, blue number to 51. Gold number to 26 instead of 25, but the red is numbered to 103.
It is, yeah.
Instead of 100. The Storm, the blue's out of 51, the gold's out of 25, green's out of 10, but the red's out of 102.
Well, this is interesting. Since the Storm gold is 25 and it's supposed to be 25, but Don Diego, who had a friends and family box, pulled it. It doesn't say 26.
It doesn't, but wait till you see the Rogue.
Okay.
The blue's out of 51 instead of 50, and the green's out of 11.
They put an extra one on the out of 10.
Out of 10, yes. The red's out of 102.
SB, thank you, my friend. Appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much. Everybody, thank you. I really appreciate it. But you got Beast blue out of 51 instead of 50, and the red out of 102. And then to my favorite card, the team card, the blue's out of 52. The blue's out of 52. The gold's out of 26 instead of 25. And the green's out of 11 instead of 10.
I hate to break it to you, but your red has become the least rare out of all of them.
The least rare, 104. 104. So I'm happy with it. I'm fine with that, bud. I'll just buy 3 more and get the market back right. Yeah.
Level it out.
Whatever, dude. But this was such an interesting thing to see. So little pro tip I learned in all this was if you go to PSA and go to the year, like most recent year, you can see stuff that might be getting pre-graded before it's released. And that's what happened here. Because they immediately put it on the pop report.
Manu, Manakin, Mashoes, more valuable, open up, become more I don't, Captain Crockpot, I love you. You know what? This is the Manu-Minati. To all of our friends that keep misusing this, it's the Manu-Minati. If this shows up anywhere, I need credit. I need a tag. More than a hashtag. This is going to what's the account's name?
I don't know. Don't even dignify it. Don't even dignify it.
Love you all.
Love you all. SDCC had a preview event tonight. That's how people got the code. But then some people leaked it.
Yeah, so that was it. It was a preview. Everyone was waiting in line for like a 6 p.m. opening, and I was like, when do cons open up at 6 p.m.? How interesting is that? I get it now. Preview now.
All right. So, Manu?
Yes, let's go.
The floor is yours.
Let's do it. Peer pressure. I don't know. It's not going to be anything great. I'm just going to try, Okay. But here it comes. Give me.
By the way,
bear with me, friends.
And I'm so glad that I get to do this with you.
I'm happy about it, Manu, too. This is how it's supposed to be.
It only took 65 episodes, but we got sent Kith gear.
We did it!
Yes.
Thank you, Kith. Thank you very much. And Kith, you should know we were fans before you sent us anything, but that doesn't mean don't send us stuff. We love it, but we were supporters and fans prior.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, this is Bear with me, guys. It's in there snug.
Hey,
Hold on.
just enjoy it. Just enjoy it.
Justin Joy.
I like
Joe
it.
Pete says, good luck, Manu. Thank you.
Sneaker Manu
there-
now. Sneaker Manu Minotti.
I
Sneaker
have
Minotti.
Shumanati's fine.
Well, this is the Marvel shoe.
Did you see my story? I said I'm the 10.5 shoe stand.
I know. I saw that. That's
Too
awesome.
much fun. I definitely want to keep the packaging pristine because it's just so freaking good looking. I love the way the Marvel and Kith branding
It looks
look
good together, doesn't it?
It's so clean. And that's not a sticker, right? No, it's an embossed like printing thing. Really, really nice stuff.
People are rooting for you to get a 1-of-1. I would love to see you get the Black Gambit 1-of-1 or the Rogue 1-of-1. Well, if you get that, I'm gonna have to give you money.
This is gonna be how I'm gonna do this. Excuse me a second.
Are you trying them on?
No, I'm trying to open it in a way that's not gonna screw it all
All right,
up.
let me get to some questions.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Our friends are raging with jealousy, LOL.
Oh gosh.
But they're very happy for us. Awesome. Spidey kicks Discord. I don't know that I can manage that, but that does sound fun. Mantis is waiting for the SDC Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics. Mattis. Hey, it's only 1 a.m. here.
oh, guys, I got to do this on. I can't. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. So, but I'm scared. All right.
Look at that. Hey, let's show this box art on the top first.
I just looked in.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know what the character is, but I saw a card. The card's on top.
Okay, we'll get back to the box art.
All right, box art. It's great. It's perforated, so you could pop it out like an unopened box of cards.
It's so
fantastic.
Perfect. I don't recognize that art. I wonder if they had it made. Andrew says, and the value is gone because you.
What you didn't see is how I attempted to open it, and I tried not to damage it. I'm not going to show the mistake I made because I did damage it.
Aww.
But I didn't do. This is something else, but I didn't do. All right, here. Okay. All right, that's cool. I like it. Man. Okay.
It's a graded slab. I see it.
It is. It's cool. Edge your character.
What? Yes.
Look at that.
I'm so in love.
Oh, it is. It's out of the 100. It's the red.
You got the Alpha Rogue. Let's slow down. Let's look at it.
Yeah, let me take a look at it too, please.
Take your time. Take your time.
Can you guys see it?
Well, no, you look at it first, and then we'll look at it.
Oh, look at that prism. I'll look at it with you. Look at that.
So good, dude.
Look at that.
Perfection. Okay.
How nice is that? Let's take a look at the label. What does it say? Yeah.
When you're ready for money,
Kith,
just call
characters, red. What did you say, Justin?
When you're ready for some money, just call me.
When do I have to get ready for money?
When I buy that from you.
No, I'm saying, when do I have to get ready?
You're ready. Yeah, you want me to PayPal you?
But look at that. That looks really good.
It's so good.
Isn't that nice? Sorry, I know there's shoes in here, but
man, hey, we're here for the cards.
So the shoes always correlate with the card, so we know what the shoe is then.
We know.
The Rogue shoe is green and yellow because Rogue green and yellow, and maybe they did that intentionally because I'm in the Bay Area and Oakland A's are green and yellow. No, I don't know if they did that intentionally.
Nobody thought that.
Yeah. Okay, so
they sent you Rogue because Rogue is awesome.
Dang, I did ruin the box.
I'll send you my box. Dude, look at this.
All right,
and it's like a pack. It's like a pack of cards.
Okay, so you, me, and Dan didn't all get the same box. That's concluded. We know that.
People are so happy for you.
Oh, sorry guys. Thank you so much. I'm like a kid in a card store right now.
I love that the writer said ABR, baby. Always be ripping. There we go. You're getting it there. What an ingenious promotion. I agree.
Let's look at this. Look at this.
Great package.
Look at this, dude.
You ought to use that to go get your groceries from now on. Like, just know, I'm going to use my own bag.
everybody forgive my tone, my movements, my excitement. I'm just like, look at this.
Oh, we have a hater real quick.
What
Jay
happened?
says, I am the only hater.
Jay, why you hating, man? I mean,
Yeah,
that Jay,
that's
that's
cool.
welcome to. No, yeah, that's welcome too. You don't have to. Even if you weren't the only one, that'd be fine. But like, tell us what's up. Let's have a real conversation about stuff.
Yeah.
That's what we do here. Yeah.
So
Anyway, look at
imagine,
that.
yeah, well, let's get, I do want to talk about that. But this, I want to find where this art came from because I'm not recognizing it. Oh,
I
yeah.
gotta open this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kith, if you're looking, if you're watching, A6 Kith, if you're watching, Upper Deck, if you're watching, I love this so much. I don't want to open it. If there's any way to have an unopened one, I will take it. I will graciously accept that. Thank you. But I'm gonna open this for the reasons that I'm supposed to. All right, let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
It's open
Oh,
now.
it's open. It's over.
It's
Brandon
a
says
clean
green and
open.
yellow are the best colors, anyways.
Oh, that's nice. Good, because that's definitely what's coming out of it. Is.
Ooh, man. Solid.
Oh, that.
He goes
Oh,
to
that
smell it
smells.
right off the bat.
Oh, that smells so good. I haven't. Oh,
Does it
that's
smell so
nostalgia
fresh
in
and
a
so clean?
box. Where's the X-Men branding? I know there's X-Men branding on here
Looking, there's
somewhere.
a rogue in the shoe, like in the shoe, right?
There's
Like,
a
I mean, in
rogue
the
in the
sole.
shoe? No, mine says A6 Kith. Only your special ones say that.
Oh, wow. Mine say Wolverine.
But I thought there was X-Men branding right here. I saw
What,
on
what
Don
about,
Diego's.
what
Yeah.
about in
Oh,
the,
there it is. No. Wow. She got the
oh,
special one.
man. Look at
No,
this.
that's a what happened?
Look at Doom. Congrats,
Oh,
y'all.
Doom.
Awesome to see some Marvel card collectors get their hands on one.
Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you very much. Hey, these are nice, man.
Yeah, nice.
I rock with them. Oh, they smell so good. Oh, that's something. See, I'm not a sneakerhead, but sneakerheads know. Sneakerheads know. There's not. Oh,
Right.
that smells real. That's real. Oh, this one says Rogue on the inside. They don't both.
Ah, there we go. See,
There
we
it is.
look.
Let's get that in that. Hold on. There it is, right there. So this one might say X-Men on it. It does. I'm such a child. I'm sorry, guys, but look, there's the X-Men right there.
There it
It says
is.
X-Men right there. It's under the shoelace. Let me do a better job. As if I've never done this before or something. There you go. X-Men right there.
Everybody's yelling, the other foot, Manu. Check the other foot.
Oh, they were. I'm sorry, guys.
Hey,
These are sweet, man. These are
is
sweet.
Soul Collectibles a shoe collector?
That's not why that's his name, because that would be spelled a different way. But he is. He's a sneak. We talked about this. He is very happy for us, and also at the same time wants to beat us up because he wants some.
I don't blame him because if how I felt when Dan got the team card and the rare Wolverines is any indication how other people feel, I totally get it. I absolutely get it.
I'm keeping this. I'm keeping everything that it came with. Look at those. That's cool.
Looks
I
so
rock
good.
with
Dude.
them. Oh, that smells so good.
All right, there was some other stuff in there. There was like a card that they gave, not trading card, but the like a note. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
the
good.
note. Not with my shoe. I didn't get a note, but I got a note with the comic book. You
Oh,
want me
with
to
the
pull the
comic
note out?
book. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just curious what it says.
Oh, I'll
And
read that. Yeah.
while you're pulling that up, Captain Crockpot says, honestly, knowing that the shoe is inspired and connected to Rogue makes it look so much cooler in my eyes. Love seeing these. Didn't really want to, probably because I'm jelly.
Yeah.
Feel
I
you,
mean,
brother.
if listen, honest feedback, honest review. You know, if we want to talk construction of shoe, this is solid. Like I buy A6. You know what's interesting? The
Mm-hmm.
first pair of A6 I ever had were given to me for free by an A6 brand rep about 10 years ago, and
Man,
they
so
are
you've
so
always had it
gorgeous.
in you.
Well, yeah, well, you know, it was a different, yeah, but we were just in a different space at that time. Those were given to me because I was in a different business at that time, right? And this is actually feeling like it's coming full circle because my friend that was the brand rep, he you know, I still wish him the best. We don't communicate that much, but it feels really good to know that the company that he used to work with is still in my atmosphere and now in a way so closely connected to what we're doing today. I think that's really cool. So what I was going to say is I know the shoes are quality. I love Asics. I buy them. I love them. I enjoy them. If I were there's 7 different colorways in this one. If I were out shopping, this wouldn't be the one that I would buy myself, but that's because my personal aesthetic's a little different, right?
Would it be the
But
Storm, the white and
no,
black?
and that one makes sense, but it's the salmon one. It's the gambit one. The
Ah.
salmon color one, the pinkish mauve colored one. Is it called
Oh,
mauve? I
I'm
don't
gonna
remember.
I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah.
I'm still here, but I got it on my phone, so I'm gonna send it to us. Okay.
Because for me, yeah, for sure, I could wear exactly what I'm wearing right now and put on those pink shoes with the white and black sole, and that'd be my pop of color. Like that's actually my recipe for adding a little flair to an outfit. Is just color on the shoes, and I'm just wearing all black. But I'm really happy with these, and I'm personally going to tie it into the Oakland connection because that's the colors, and I love the card, and that's why they did it that way because it
That's
goes.
it does go. Well,
Okay, so
look,
yeah,
I actually haven't seen the Gambit shoe, so I mean, it's on my phone, but I haven't like paid attention to it.
yeah.
I got a question for you. So I'm going to National next week, Lord willing, all works out.
Mm-hmm.
Should Would it be a travesty if I wore these shoes?
Um, well, I mean, I mean, we just got to have the question. I mean, we just got to have the conversation. Is your objective to keep them sealed and sell them for money later? I mean, keep them
No,
unworn?
you know I'm a terrible seller, so no, it's not.
I mean, for you, for what they mean to you, for the color that they are, being tied to X-Men, you know, it's in the vein of the animated series and
Mhm.
everything, right? Like, for you, for what they mean, I feel like you should engage with those shoes completely, wear them until you can't anymore, and then keep them as a memento in whatever shape they are after 5 years of wearing them. Like, that's personally how I feel. Unless you wanted to put them in some sort of containment, um, and preserve them, which is also not a bad idea. I just
Well,
I don't
I,
know.
I I wouldn't display them. I'm not that. That's not doesn't fit in my collection. You know,
Okay.
um, I'm more apt to wear them. Um, I mean, they're not Spidey shoes. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't mean I don't love Wolverine. You know I do. Um,
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. I just gotta think about it. But right now the plan is to wear them, and this is them.
Soul says, "Yay area." Yeah, that's what we say in the Bay Area. And he also says he's a sneakerhead and he wears his shoes. I know a lot of sneakerheads that wear their shoes, like really expensive ones. Well, I don't know a lot of sneakerheads, but I know some people that wear multi-thousand-dollar shoes, and they're really proud that they do that.
So here are the storms. I like them.
I know I rock with them too. If I got the storms, I'd be happy too. I could wear those every single day. Throw them salmons up there for me, please.
I got you.
I want those. I
You
love
want those?
those. I love those.
That's so interesting. We still haven't seen a Gambit pair out of. I mean, we saw an unboxing on a lot of the Kick, you know, sneaker Instagram accounts, but those felt like that Kith provided the reel and they posted it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't realize that that was Ronnie. Like when I first saw that on some other things, I was like, wow, these people did a really nice video. That's actually Ronnie opening the box and so on and so
Right.
forth.
So what's the favorite of everybody that's seeing these? I guess I need to show
Oh,
y'all.
yeah, let's get a little vote going. Just everyone throw them in there. Which ones do you like the best?
Oh, I'm missing the Wolverines. The the other Wolverines. Hold on.
You should have 7 total, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I just completely just skipped the Wolverine on
Man,
accident.
Don Diego, she got the storms and she got the out of 25.
I,
That was
yeah,
sick.
good for her. I do like the Storms. Those would be a much easier wear for me from a color standpoint. Come on now.
I'm not wearing mine, just so you know. These are staying like this.
I get it. I get it.
These are
What
definitely
are,
staying like this. They're going to
what are our
display
friends
with the
saying?
box. A lot of people are enjoying the storms. Andrew says, I'm with Manu, cayenne, and cinnamon. He's talking about the pinkish ones, but he's just describing them in a way that only Andrew can, in a way that I'm now going to steal and start describing them in the same way. uh, High State says Storm and Beast is more his stilo. Respect, respect. Ricardo says Salmon Gang. I'm on board. Stuardo Lopez. Stuardo? I'm pronouncing that wrong for sure. He's a fan of the Wolverines. And Blue Juju says these SDCC exclusives only, not only, but that's where they're exclusively sold or made available through for now. And then they're going to be released late next month for anybody to order online. Kyle says Storms and Don Diego.
Kyle.
That's the answer, Kyle. That's the answer.
Don Diego wearing storms. Is that what he meant?
All of it. Yes.
All of it. Okay.
All of it. All of it. Don't blush, Don Diego. Don't
All
blush.
right. So let's do this. We'll do a little controversy. Who should have been friends and family these shoes, given the fact that they're Marvel trading card, inspired?
Well, I don't know who hasn't been, so I don't know how to answer that.
Well, I'm gonna throw a name out there. Why doesn't Fausto? Why didn't he have a pair?
So we know for a fact that he didn't get a pair?
We know for a fact he did.
I don't know. That's weird to me. I have no idea. He's the only person that I know that's actually been employed by Upper Deck at one time, so I really don't know why.
He's never been employed by Upper Deck, but I get
He
why you
wasn't
would
in.
think that.
Oh, I thought. Well, let me clear that up. I don't want to say anything incorrectly. What? Because I heard him say it, but I guess it wasn't employment. Was he? Did he do the same thing where he was consulting for Upper Deck at one point?
Mm-mm.
Not even that. Never mind. I just forget what I said.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I get why Don Diego got him, but she doesn't almost nothing with Marvel cards.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You being in New York and us having this live right now is perfect. This is how a Kith, not even just Kith, but the fact that Kith is up the street from you
Yeah.
and you're in New York and we're talking about shoes and stuff. I think it's perfect. I love the environment that you're in. I like how it all looks. I think this is perfect. So
All right,
that's all I wanted to just jump in there and say.
look what's behind me. It's a 24-hour ping pong facility.
Interesting.
They're playing ping pong out there.
It's a big. It's a thing. It's a
I
thing.
didn't
And
I didn't
Andrew
realize
said
how
at
big
least.
of a thing was.
Yeah, I mean, apparently it is. It's a big thing. There's like national leagues for ping pong, like international leagues for ping pong. Andrew says at least Lala didn't get a pair. That's funny.
I mean, she would have got the 101
She would have got. She would have got the only Miles Morales one of one in the X-Men set
randomly.
randomly, of course, of course.
Y'all are just y'all are the worst.
Hey Jay, you were supposed to tell me why you're hating, man. I really, actually, honestly want to know. Like, give me a little bit of something to be controversial about, because I gotta let you know, I'm so happy right now. I'm feeling the positivity. Like the critical Manu is not gonna break through unless someone creates the. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're floating on cloud 10 and a half right now. Someone needs to shake things up for me.
George is wanting to know how on earth do I get my hands on a pair of these all the way from Australia? Probably eBay. I hate to say that,
Oh,
but our US based friend.
no one knows what's in the box unless they open the box.
And I would hope that there's no way to tell from the outside of the box. I don't think there is based on what you showed us.
Oh, but I didn't study the things.
That's
There
not
is
the
something
outside.
that I learned. There is something that I learned about the box, and I tried to manipulate it to preserve the box.
Mm-hmm.
I still screwed it up, but I do have to say, friends, be very careful. Just be very careful. You know how it goes when things are when. Oh, it's actually really true. Should I actually?
Yeah.
I should talk
Yep.
about it.
Yep.
Okay. All right, we got to talk about it because it's going to affect people. 1 second, guys. So
The Yeah, I'm gonna let you do it.
My objective, there's a pull tab here.
Yep.
Okay, a tear tab. And from everybody that opens this box, they tear the tear tab. It's perforated, it rips through. That's how you know it's open.
Right.
Seals aren't perfect, guys. So as you can see, I can reseal this box.
Yep.
And the tear tag is still there. Now, my reasoning for doing that was because I wanted to preserve it.
Yeah.
All right. But I can reseal this with anything inside here, and I can sell this as a sealed package. And it could still weigh the same amount as a shoe. It can do all of that stuff because the pull tab is not torn. So yeah, that's important for us to say, guys. Just because the pull tab isn't torn doesn't mean the box hasn't been tampered with.
Or
I can
replace, like with take the PSA slab out, put an ungraded slab in.
Absolutely.
It's still wicked. You may feel like you got what you were supposed to get, but you don't know.
Yeah. So obviously, you know, some of this part. Oh, look at that! They didn't even. Oh, look at that!
That should have been broken off and sealed to the box, right?
Oh yeah, there should have been 2 strips of seal.
And that would have prevented you from being able to do that.
Maybe so.
Maybe.
Well, maybe not still, right? Because it's still the underside. So that doesn't matter. That's just an interesting thing that it didn't have the second seal applied. But you know, once I glue this and close it, no one's going to know, and that's the problem. So anyway, I guess that was worth pointing out. But I did it so I could preserve the box. I am going to reseal it to have it preserved, but there's not going to be anything in it, so I'm not going to try anything funky with it. I promise.
I want to look at mine again. I'm sorry. Did you get all the different shoestrings?
I only got one. I got a green one. How many did you get?
3.
You got 3 different ones?
Well, look.
Maybe they're in my shoe. Oh, no, I got more. You're right.
Okay.
Made me look.
Made you look.
I got a white one. Oh, I got a bunch. They're deep. Oh, no, that's the padding. So I got white, green, and the ones that came with it, which are two-tone.
Two-tone, yeah.
I'm way too excited.
All right, who got the better card? You or me?
I think you got the better card, to be honest, but I like my card.
Yeah, I mean, but there's more of mine, you know, slab.
You're right. So, yeah. But you're going to buy a bunch of them, and you're going to mitigate.
All right.
So did you get a total of 4 laces or a total of 3? Meaning two additional?
2 additional.
Okay, yeah.
Well, based on what my daughter put in the video, because, you know, I haven't actually held it mine in hand.
And you know, I usually have a shirt from a different brand up here, but I'm a thinker, and that wouldn't have been right.
Oh, smart. So, do I need to take out the Nike logo?
No, Nike's fine. Well, actually, A6 might have a thing, but that was actually a different Marvel collab that I usually have up here, right? So
right.
Take that down. There you go.
That's good.
All right, I'm gonna read this note while you're, whatever you're doing. So this is the note that comes in there. It says, Marvel Kith X-Men 60th Anniversary Collection. The first item, this is Ronnie speaking. The first item I ever collected was Marvel Series 2 and Uncanny X-Men trading cards. My memories of going to the comic book store shaped the collection I created with Marvel today. To celebrate the 60th anniversary of the X-Men, I worked with Marvel and A6 to create 7 colorways of a remastered Gel Light 3 inspired by the trading cards I used to collect. Enclosed is one of these very special pairs along with an original X-Men comic book we created. I hope you enjoy these as much as I did making them.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's really sweet. It's really nice. It's a nice touch. I'm very curious to know what the retail level box is going to say, or maybe it's just going to omit this, but be exactly the same.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't make sense that it would say friends and family on it.
Right. Yeah, it won't. So I definitely am proud of that box. And here's that comic book again.
What if it's a different cover for the comic?
Well, that would be cool. That would be cool. I'm not anticipating that, but that would be cool.
By the way, Eric and Julia Leewall, you know, the showrunner and creator of X-Men, the animated series, are actively commenting on my Instagram post going, what about this shoe right now? It's popping up on my phone.
how are we gonna make sure they get an X-Men colorway? How are we gonna
Ooh,
coordinate that to happen?
that would
That's
be tough.
tricky to, yeah, that's
That'd be
tricky to
tough.
make happen, but would be great for them to have
They,
the blue and
they're
yellow.
enjoying it. I love that they're enjoying it because they're the reason we enjoy it. You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
them and Jim Lee. You think Jim Lee got a pair?
I don't know. I hope so because his artwork's all over this thing.
High State says I was thinking of them earlier. That's
Oh, that's
awesome.
wonderful. Okay, I need to put stuff safely away.
All right, so next Thursday I'm going to fly to Chicago. I'm not going to get to my room till about midnight. Um, but I'm going to spend Friday and Saturday at the National. Okay, I'm going to be there with some friends, and one of those friends is Grayson of Cherry Collectibles from Australia.
Oh, sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I want. Can I just need to interject. I guess I've never owned Gel Light 3s. These shoes don't have a tongue.
Whoa, that's interesting.
Yeah, they don't have a tongue. They just have like two sides that come together where the tongue would, but there's no tongue.
Hey, we got a good morning from Dave.
Dave, good morning. What's up? He's in Scotland or somewhere right now. Hello. Look, we got
Glasgow.
shoes. Look,
Look
look at that.
at this.
We got
Yes,
the
I'm making you
we
big
got
again.
the one of 100.
The alpha. Not really.
If
They're all
yeah,
alphas.
there's 100 alphas of this, ironically. There you go.
I find that funny. I guess it's more difficult to print all numbered variations, you know, for every single
Yeah.
card.
Oh, they smell so good.
All right, let's go to eBay. Let's see what's happening on eBay with these.
Who wants to go to a baseball game? I got shoes for it.
All right, the first thing I'm going to do is see if my save search worked.
Oh, if I do wear these, I got such a sick hat for those. Oh,
I love that. Let's see, security code.
the new shoe smells so, it's like, oh man, it's like when it doesn't remind me of like a Foot Locker today. It takes me back to Foot Locker when I'm 13, like that's where it puts me. I love it. Soul says a good friend of mine is Ricky Henderson's daughter. What does that mean?
Oh wow, that's a
Who's Ricky
really
Henderson?
that's like the most famous Oakland A's baseball player. I mean,
Oh,
Mark McGuire played
it,
for him too, but Ricky Henderson stole a billion bases for the Oakland
it's
A's.
coming back to me now, the name. Yep, Ricky
Yeah.
Henderson for sure. I took it out of context. There you go.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Saved searches. That's not working. See, yes, I don't like this. I'm a terrible eBayer.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
No, no, I'm busy. I got they sent me shoes cuz of Justin. Yeah. Oh, you're mad? You're mad? All right. See.
What's new, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
that's
funny.
funny. Jinx.
What's that?
Oh man, that's Cat sent me this as a gift.
Isn't he the sweetest?
He's so nice, man. He told me he's gonna send something. I was like, you don't have to send anything, and then this showed up. How beautiful. Thank you, my friend.
All right.
You're the
So
man.
currently the Rogue is on eBay, and you get the pink card for $400. That's the out of 749. So they just doubled the price. Oh, it's starting bid. That's not a buy it now.
Wait, who has physical boxes for sale?
This is at their house, or is that a hotel? Can you tell?
Dude, do they have a
That's a
friends and
hotel
family
bed.
box that they're selling as well?
Oh, that's a good question. No, so that says special edition on the big part.
On the big part?
Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Like the main cover
Oh,
of this
the
box.
gray cover, not the orange cover.
Yeah.
It says Marvel in collaboration with Kith A6 Gel Light 3 07 Remastered Special Edition. Yeah,
Yeah,
these say
same thing.
Special Edition. Yeah.
Okay. So that's that. Let's go to the next one. Oh, y'all can't see what I'm seeing. You got to help me remember that. When I click on the eBay link, it opens
Oh,
another
gotcha.
window. So I've been clicking through this whole thing. And y'all not seeing
Link
it.
6237, our friend named Link, says scroll down to the Wolverine shoe. There was a Wolverine one on sale apparently.
Yeah, I got it. Or I
Oh,
think, no, that's Cyclops. Well, there's a bunch of these already on here.
dude, we got to hit the sold listing real quick to see if any have moved.
All right, let's do that first. No sales.
Black Goo says I'm working the game tomorrow. Let me borrow the shoes. Come through, Black Goo. That's symbiote connection right there. I can never deny a fellow symbiote, man.
Okay. This has got a $300 bid on this one. Which screen are you seeing? That one. Not the
We're
one
just
I'm
seeing.
seeing.
No, we're just seeing the tiled listings,
Okay.
but now they're gone.
Here we go. So this is, this is interesting. This person is running it, well, just like a 2-day auction. So current bid is 300.
And this is an unopened one, so it's completely a mystery what's inside of it.
Hold on, what's this little round thing?
Oh, we got to zoom in. I don't know what that is. But they also have the Kith bag. There's probably other X-Men accessories that Kith's putting out as well that we're not privy to yet.
All right, what are you seeing? Okay, you're seeing.
Oh, that's the same comic book cover that we have.
Right. But does it say Newsstand? It's got the barcode.
Man, be careful, guys. They can seal up any box.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be careful.
Oh, this was the display.
Oh, that's
cool.
sick. I'm gonna start doing repacks of these. Oh, that display is really cool. Man, I need those gambits.
I need this whole display. Could you imagine me putting my cards in here? Having this
Dude,
around
that'd
the
be
room?
dope. That'd be dope.
That's awesome.
Kith was probably the longest line at preview night tonight. That's cool to hear,
wow,
Joe. Joe.
That says
cool.
something.
Link says the Wolverine yellow brown is 1 of 25 and it is 2K. The shoe is only 25 made? No, the yellow brown shoe is not only 25 made.
Yeah, that's not the case.
Mm-mm.
There's 400 of the yellow and blue. The brown is actually, there's 2,500 of those. Is that what he meant to say?
Is that true? I don't know. When they keep saying the 1975, is that the yellow and brown one?
No, they're talking about the first appearance, which was the yellow and black, or yellow and blue. Yellow and black and blue. And the 1980s is the brown suit. So that's the second. So that's why it's confusing, because it's a 90s release. So you're thinking the Jim Lee colors.
Yeah.
And therefore the Chris Claremont version of Wolverine would be the older one.
Right.
But it's actually the original first appearance. But they're using a Jim Lee image to sell it. To show it.
To celebrate it, whatever.
Celebrate it. So it creates confusion for those who actually understand the images and the timeline. But
Link says the card that's listed is one. Yeah, the card is. Sorry, if you were saying the card, then yes, absolutely. I was talking about the shoe.
Here it is. So it's 10.5.
Because the shoes come with other cards as well. The same image, but different things. Yeah, that's the out of 25 card.
That's such a good looking card. On one of the Kith videos where Ronnie's holding up the card, I saw the card move inside the case of the PSA.
Oh, listen. Oh,
You too. I hear it.
Do you hear that? Yeah, it moves a lot.
Come on, man. You got to give it the same treatment you would CGC.
No, don't put it in a sleeve and then put it in my case. Just let it wiggle. It's fine.
Just let it wiggle? Okay. That's how it
I'm
gets
not throwing
damaged,
it
though,
around.
right? Yes.
Someone
Yeah.
just. Oh, I.
Make offer. Interesting. Stay focused.
Do not make an offer on that. What are you doing?
I like that
So he's at a
card.
$2,000 buy it now or best offer, huh?
Right.
So that means he's got one of the Wolverine shoes on the inside. We don't know which ones.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the cards. Oh, this one doesn't show. They opened it, but you don't know what you're getting. Box is sealed with all extras. Comic trading card. I don't know what color the shoes are, but you know what it is if you've seen the trading card.
If it's not a Wolverine card, they know. Wait. Oh, I guess that will. I'm confused, but not really.
Why are you confused?
Because
If it's the
there's
team card, if
team
it's
card
team
goes with the
card,
blue and yellow Wolverine.
goes
shoe.
with the more rare one. Yes, I guess. Not necessarily because of the checklist. Yeah, look at that. Hold on.
Interesting.
Now I'm confused because how many of the team cards are there? Team card is card number 7. Well, we give. You know what I think it is? I don't think there's any team cards that are not PSA authenticated. Hold on. Are you following my logic?
I get confused when it comes to the numbers and stuff, so I'll try. I'll try
Okay.
my best to follow that.
All right, so let's just do some quick math here. On the team card,
Mm-hmm.
you've got 104 plus 11, so that gives us what? 115? Then you've got 26. You're laughing.
No, because Soul said, "Put the shoe down, Manu. We get it."
I love it. All right, 115
First, you guys
plus.
make me open it. Now, you guys make me put it away. I could never
Yeah.
satisfy anyone.
No, you can't make anybody happy. Yes, you can. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
No. I get it.
All right, so plus 26, that's going to be 41. 141 plus 52 is going to be 193. Plus 1 is going to be 194. That's 194. So that math doesn't check out. I'm trying to get to the 400 number. You see what I'm saying?
Because they said there's 400 and something of the other shoe.
Uh-huh. So I don't know.
Asian, you lied. Ain't nobody there.
What's 299 plus, what did I just say? 190.
94? Did you say 94?
Yeah. I can't do that math.
Oh, that's 493.
That's pretty close to the amount.
Is it 493? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, Michael, I love this.
It can't be
Michael,
493. It's got to be 393, not 493.
I know, but I was just trying to remember the number of shoes they said of the Wolverines. I think that's at 412. I have to go back and look at it.
Michael, that cool card, could have used a Wolverine pair. Maybe Beckett can slab the PSA slab. Beckett, wouldn't that be
Beckett
funny
would
if
grade
they
the
put
shoes.
But, yeah, but I want to see them put the actual PSA slab into a Beckett slab. That would be epic.
So funny.
That would be epic.
Okay.
Dave, you still here?
We're going to listen to something together. Okay?
Okay.
Because I think we're going to get some of the answers.
Someone tell me what's 199 plus 194. Because I think it's 393, but I don't know.
No, 299. I'm going to
do it.
299.
Oh, it was 299. Oh.
Yeah. So it's basically 400 minus 7. So 393. Right? No, sorry. I'm stop doing math. 500 minus 7. So 493. I know people love it when we do math live on camera.
Oh, 393 was the number for 199 plus 194. I math.
I know it, but it's 299.
All right, well then, 493.
Yes, there we go.
Soul
got it right.
Yeah. Soul got it right. Soul gets everything right.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, I love that True Blue said you'll get dinged on the grade for the wiggle of the card.
Yeah, yeah. It's a BGS 9 now. Don't even get the 9.5.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, all right.
If you
I
guys
want to
put
listen to
on
this.
the
right?
shoes.
And there's two Wolverines. There's the 1975 Wolverine, which is the original yellow and blue, right? And there's the 1980 Wolverine, which is the yellow and brown. So the 75 Wolverine is the one that's most coveted. Like it's Wolverine's yellow and royal suit.
Yep.
And when people see that, you know, that gets people excited, right? So we wanted to make the yellow and royal, what we call the un-Wolverine, the hologram in the batch, right? So just like you used to find a hologram in 1 in every 36 packs, for the yellow and royal version, that shoe will come 1
By the way, this is Ronnie, the owner of Kith. Sorry.
Yes.
For those who don't
Yeah.
know, that's who's being interviewed here.
in 36 boxes,
Nice.
right?
Yeah.
So how many, Austin, how many pairs of the un-Wolverine?
I'm sorry.
Even he doesn't know.
We're about to let him answer this question, but what a terrible outfit he's wearing.
No. He's a.
No.
I hear you, but
It's like, how do I? It's like there's the point of not caring that it becomes like a style. I don't think he quite got there for me.
I mean, this is funny to hear because he's literally a tastemaker and he literally runs
know.
$1 billion corporate, like
And
a brand.
I adore what he made. Are those Jordans that he's wearing, like the old style '90s Jordans?
No, those look like the sole of an the front of an Air Max. I can't see him from the angle. That
Okay, I was thinking
look like
about
an Air Max in the
like it
front.
wraps around. But anyway, like
He's actually probably wearing Asics, but I don't know. I got to zoom in.
let's assume it's Asics. But he's got a Wilson tennis baseball hat on.
Well, he does collaborations with Wilson. He's
Yeah.
got really cool collabs with Wilson. Yeah.
The shorts I would wear at a Mardi Gras.
Let it go, Justin. Let the New York fashion guy be the New York fashion guy.
416?
You know what I think sometimes? It's like if you dress like if you just put I don't want to talk about it because I'm going to get in trouble. But
Hey, what he's doing is working. Can't
it's
deny it.
working. It's just a thing happening these days where
Yeah.
and it's been happening for a long time. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
416?
So that's the one you're hoping to open up?
Yeah, so there's 416
I'm sorry, my wife would make me go back in the house and change. That's all I'm saying.
pairs of the un-Wolverine, which is the yellow and royal. So 1 in every 36 boxes, people will get the Wolverine, and then there's 416 of those and 2,500 of everything else. So those.
All right. So we're going to keep playing, but 416 of the Wolverines, and we were
Which
not able to
ones?
make
The
that match.
un-Wolverines? The
The
blue and yellow, the
un-Wolverines, yeah.
un-Wolverines?
The un-Wolverines. Yeah, that's cool. That doesn't match the numbering for the team card, but so far that's all we've seen come out of the rare. Wolverines.
Un-Wolverines.
The un-Wolverines. So I would think that I'd be surprised if we saw a pair of un-Wolverines that didn't include a PSA slab. Fair?
Yes, very fair.
Because it's the hologram pull of the set.
Why would they put a not as special item with it? Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel really fortunate to get a PSA slab. You did as well, because we saw some of the content creators who received this stuff didn't get a PSA slab. But
And,
I do
and
want
this
to.
is not a slight, but I did notice that Pancake Analytics, I believe, received a non PSA slab.
Out of 299, or
Okay.
or out of 749, one of those, right?
Well,
are
at
very
least we
rare.
know we're being dealt random.
And yeah, I think if you look at the differences between them, Beast is, all hairy suede. And then Gambit is smooth. He's a smooth cat. So we got the new buck, and it's like in the color of his trench and his fit, which I love.
Yeah.
Gambit's always been one of my favorites. And then you have Storm.
Pause. Should there have been some purple for Gambit in there? or it just, I know it doesn't really work with those two colors only, but you know, Gambit has some purple in his attire, some black.
Yeah.
Form with pony hair to represent her white hair
Yeah.
that she has. Cyclops, we gave him like I like his fit. Like if you look at his fit, it looks a little multi-dimensional. So we gave it like, you know, the suede with the canvas and the leather. And then Wolverine just looks, you know, raw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's leather with suede, and then I love the rogue colorway.
Like that.
A lot. I've always loved
Yeah.
You and him both you have similar tastes.
the Brazil combo on any sneaker.
Yeah.
So Rogue's fit in green and yellow really helped what that shoe looks like. And I honestly like all of them, but my favorite aesthetically is probably Cyclops, only because I'm older now, and that's like the most mature colorway. But I'd wear all of them. Obviously, Storm is black and white, so that's like easy to wear also. But I like how bold a lot of these look, but not too busy. They're very wearable, and that I think is the difference of not getting too conceptual with the characters and making sure that the shoes are still very wearable.
All right, so let's talk about that. The packaging, the trading card, the comic book, all of that is like perfect for us comic trading card X-Men fans.
Mm-hmm.
But for people who are buying this for the shoe,
Just in 1 second, man.
okay,
It's so hilarious because Marvel Marshall says, "How many of you are thinking I could have done a way better job designing these?" And then, laughing emojis. And then Kyle comes in and says, "This is what happens when you design shoes with sunglasses on inside." Because earlier, while you were giving him, that's what when you were giving him, a hard time about his passion, Kyle was like, "The guy's wearing sunglasses inside. Go ahead and give him a hard time." That's funny.
Look, he's insanely more fashionable than me, so I have no room to talk. But what I'm getting at is like for the people who are X-Men fans who want this for the shoe,
Mm-hmm.
there's really not a lot about it that says X-Men unless you understand why they chose the colors.
Right.
It's not like to some of the points being made, like Gambit doesn't have like him throwing cards on the shoe or something that's like an image. Like what if the Jim Lee image was on the shoe somewhere, that kind of thing. I get why they didn't do it. I kind of am more aligned with what's being said here, which is this was meant to be kind of an everyday shoe for everyone who also likes X-Men,
Yeah, I think anyone can accidentally stumble upon a pair, and if it's a color that they like, they can rock it, But no, I don't know that a non-comic book person is accidentally like, if this is the box,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But what if
I agree with what you said.
but what if you were a fan as a kid, but you kind of moved away from it, but you're like, you know what, this gets
Actually,
me back in.
that's what nostalgia is. That's what
Yeah.
nostalgia is, and this triggers nostalgia. One of the influencers that I saw with a very popular channel do a video on it doesn't currently collect comic books and cards, but he geeked out. His head exploded because he got right in touch with his inner 9-year-old. And
Yeah.
that's what his video was about. And it's going to do that for a lot of people. A lot of sneakerheads, a lot of sneaker collectors, they understand the collecting culture. They're part of the collecting culture. And those communities commingle a lot. So it transcends many things.
Very good.
Thing I also, going back to Cyclops, that I noticed different from all the other ones was that it had the red eyelets.
Right.
I'm imagining it has something to do with
His
eyes, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, these are good.
Yeah, and I think that.
I didn't know they called that part of the
what's your
shoe
favorite, by the way?
eyelids. Did you know
I mean,
that?
it's a,
No, what
it's
are
a
the
tough
eyelids?
call, but
Where the
instant-
shoestring goes through.
I did not know that.
So red eyelids. I like it.
Cool.
I kind of like that. Like these elements that you would only know if you were also a fan of Cyclops and you understood the character. That's pretty cool.
That is.
Well, I'm not going to keep
Eyelets.
eyelets.
I mean, Soul's the shoe guy, and he's correcting us. So
Oh,
we'll
you
have to
see
go
it.
with it.
You saw it before I did. Thank you,
Oh
Soul.
yeah. That's yeah.
I heard
I didn't know
eyelids,
anything. I just saw it.
but eyelets, yeah, and they're red. And Cyclops shoots laser beams out of his eyeballs, which is great.
You know
And
what's hilarious? This is so funny. I ordered a pair of Spider-Man socks the other day, and they actually came in yesterday. Oh, no, they came in today, but they're from a different brand, so I didn't. You want to see them anyway? Can
I
I bring
do
them?
want to see them.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
grab them. Actually, I'll go get them.
you go
You
get
have
them.
fun.
I can handle the crowd
Yeah, you
here
guys.
for sure. All right, so Kith isn't the only company connected with Upper Deck that's doing like a trading card release. The other one is Funko Pops. Now I'm gonna go on record here. I'm not a Funko Pop guy personally. Yeah, I'm just not. I don't see Funko Pop as a great collectible for me personally. But did you see the Funko Pop trading cards?
Our friend Dylan shared it with me, and I
Hmm.
think it's fun. I'm not a Funko guy, so I wouldn't go crazy about that.
Hmm.
But I thought it was cool to see the packaging, to see the colors they went with. But that's all that I know. SDCC exclusive Funko Pop trading cards.
Hmm.
That's what I know.
What is
Stance?
Joe Pete saying? Stance.
Not sure.
Mhm.
You're gonna
That
do an
was,
on feet for us. You're gonna do an on foot for us. You're gonna put the shoe on and give us a little shot of how the pants lay.
you know what? Shoes are the theme of my week. Okay, so number one, all right, this part's embarrassing. Well, actually, both of these are embarrassing. The first is I made my wife and my daughter go with me to a dance store while we're in New York because I've been dancing, and while I'm
Mm-hmm.
in the store, I look over and they're sitting on a bench in the dad position. Have you ever seen dads shopping with their kids?
Yeah,
They're
I'm
just like
sure I
on their
have, but what?
phone, just like ready to like go get lunch and get out of the
Sure,
store. Here
sure,
I
sure,
am. I'm
sure.
in I'm in a New York like ballet store, picking out new dance shoes while my wife and daughter are bored out of their mind waiting on me.
Complete reversal.
Complete reverse. I look over there with the salesperson Molly. I'm like, oh my god, this is how they feel. So,
You buying a fresh pair of the Spider Gwens?
I'm telling you, if they'd have had them, like I probably would have worn them. No, I just wanted something with a wider base. I felt like my foot was rolling too much. Well, then yesterday we're walking down the street and we're going by a Broadway show, and I want to jump up and hit the sign.
Yeah.
You you,
Oh
you,
no.
you you do that?
I know. Yeah, I get the
Yeah.
urge. The thoughts take over. Yeah.
I go up and I'm reaching for the sign. When I do, I feel the windbreaker that I'm wearing start to tear.
Oh gosh.
Like it wasn't made for me to do that. Like, and I put on some inches. Like I put an inch and a half on this arm, an inch on this arm, 2 inches on the chest. Like I've been working out, so I don't think I
You
realized.
flexy beast, you.
I heard, and when I did, I pulled my arms down real quick like that, and I landed just awkwardly enough on the sidewalk that I rolled my ankle.
Oh
I've
no.
been icing it throughout the day, all day, elevating it. It's like, oh my
Dang.
god,
Sorry to hear that.
yeah. I
I'm
haven't
sorry
rolled
to
my
hear that.
ankle
Yeah.
in 10 years.
Right? Oh man. Joe
Vert
Pete said
check.
Stance.
I love that.
Joe Pete says Stance is a company that makes Nike socks. Very cool.
Okay,
These are
cool.
actually by. I mean, this is by a company called Huff. We like Huff too. Huff is a
Yeah.
dope company.
Oh,
Okay, that's the shirt that's usually up here. We took it down, right? So this is the symbiote Spider-Man
oh wow,
socks.
you found symbiote socks?
They were on sale, so I grabbed them. Look, they got a pink this on it.
Oh,
They got a
I like
pink
it.
heel thing on it, but it's the symbiote one.
Yeah.
So what I need to do is I need to call Ronnie and get a pair of his shorts so that I can put these on. And look at, so I had to get it. They were discounted. I guess no one wanted these, and they were on sale. And I thought, well, I second guessed it when they released. They didn't sell out. Now they're what, 40% off or something. I got to get it. I don't even plan on wearing it. I'm gonna hang it on a wall.
All right. Hey, let's. So stuff like this with these shoes. What is the shelf life of this? Like, how does it? Like, what happens?
I have no idea because I don't engage in the secondary market
I'm
of
not a
shoes
shoe
like that.
person either.
I mean, I could imagine it goes very similar to things that we are familiar with.
Hmm.
They get bought up right away. They hit the secondary market, and then they exist there indefinitely.
Mhm.
There are shoes that were super hyped up 10 years ago, sold out, hit the secondary market. They're still liquid on the secondary market. They fluctuate, but they don't go away. They're always traded. They're always bought. They're always shown, and the shoe culture's alive and well. So
I would
I
think
think,
that the
yeah.
I would think once the card is separated from the shoe, I mean, I don't know shoes. I would imagine the shoe has a much shorter shelf life. But here's the thing about these cards that I find interesting. The 92 set is a set where Marvel card collectors have felt like they could master collect it. You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
read. I
yeah,
Hi.
go ahead.
She says, yes, cool socks deserve more than white Vans. She knows all I wear are white Vans, and so she's saying those deserve better.
Who? Wow, this is a pretty girl. Who is this?
We don't have to get all into the details about it. It's a friend
Okay,
of the channel.
friend of the channel. Well, hello, friend of the channel. You're very
Hello,
pretty in your
friend of the
thumbnail.
channel.
So,
Isn't that see, look at this. Very sweet things happening here.
okay. But the once the card's separated from the shoe, it'd be hard for me to see the shoe like going up in price over time. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happens with the shoes. I don't know because if Marvel collectors are going to be driving the desirability, well, they're going to want it complete. They're going to want the box. They're going to want the comic. They're going to want the shoe. If it's not the entire thing, it's not the entire thing. This is all kind of a collection,
right.
and you want it delivered together when it trades hands. So I don't know, and I don't even have the ability to speculate. But like, let's say for instance, those Wolverine shoes end up
Hmm.
becoming like super popular, and the cards get sold. If it becomes a recognized understanding that the cards are separated from those shoes could still be in high demand.
They're
You think
gonna be
about like
separated. Marvel card collectors are too crazy.
yeah, so by it would force a market of the shoe selling without the stuff. You take that Maximum Carnage Acclaim QVC video game thing, right? It's a
Hmm.
video game, it's a book, it's a pin. I sold the book alone for a couple $100. Uh,
Right.
but but together the whole thing's worth it's worth $5,000 together.
Real.
But the video game's the thing worth the most. It's
Hmm.
going to be interesting to find out, are the shoes or the cards going to be the thing worth the most here?
Which one
Well,
would you pick today?
well, depends on what number the card's out of, right? Because the shoes aren't numbered. But if you were like, if someone was telling me that I was going to get the one of this, I wouldn't trade that for any of the shoes. The shoes aren't identifiable as the rarer colorway outside of the Wolverine one, limited to 400. But this card's limited to 100. You have cards limited to 10. So the lower numbered cards should command more of a premium than the shoes. It just depends on who's driving that market.
So, Monster in the Iron Mask says shoes always resell well. I'm sure they'll get a premium price. I imagine the shoe
Oh,
collecting
Sergio.
game. Yeah, I imagine the shoe collecting game is far larger than the Marvel card collectors, right? But
Oh, yeah.
what I was beginning to say about 1992, the Jim Lee set, is that Marvel card collectors have been able to have the thought of master collecting those, right? And now, like, this is official. Like, this is an official parallel promo from that set.
Hmm.
It's literally listed as the 92 set. So, I mean, it's not the original release, but it's kind of a continuation of sorts, right? Are they going to feel compelled to have some, you know, connection to these cards and putting those together? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And if that's the case, that's going to increase the collectability of it.
Did we check the sold listings? Was there anything sold yet on
I did
eBay?
not see anything. Only saw a
Okay.
few bids, but who knows what you can
Um,
trust there.
Unrelated, but you might be happy to see this, and other friends might be happy to see this as well. What is this set? 2022 Fleer Ultra Avengers, right? I
Hmm.
opened a box or two of that here. There was one card that I wanted. There's one card that I didn't pull, and so I bought it. Look at what I got.
Oh, look at you.
The Bianchi cell.
Do you know we still have never seen a Bianchi Auto from the set, and then they completely removed it off the checklist on EPAC?
Oh, I didn't know that. I've heard you asking like who has this? Show me who has seen this. But I wanted this, so I got. These are expensive. These little
Yeah.
suckers, man.
So
This is man.
I wonder if what's going to happen is for people to quote complete that set, they'll just have Bianchi sign that and then put that card in as the replacement.
Oh, interesting.
Mhm.
Do we know which card Neo received? So Neo got
I
a box
do,
too?
but how does Andrew know? Andrew, how do you know that?
If Andrew knows, we gotta talk about it.
Yes,
Because that means
if it's
he
public,
may
I'll
know.
talk about it.
But Andrew is an insider, so
Yeah,
I don't
if it's
know.
public, if it's public.
Oh, what did Marvelous Card say? It says, "Nice Manu. I can't see that because of that heart. What does it say?
I bought a
Um,
Nick Fury cell card, a 9.5 gem mint recently.
oh, sweet, very nice, very nice. The cell that I pulled and we opened was Wasp. Is that the name Wasp?
Yeah, I mean that
And
is one of the names.
yeah, and I sent that to our friend Boris. Boris Collectibles. He's a
Oh,
Wasp
cool.
collector, so he has that now.
Okay, so he's posted the box with no card. Yeah, so I'm not going to say anything because he may. I mean, he probably is going to make a video, so that's where you should go look for it and find it.
Right. Okay.
Okay, I've got one more thing to show you. I know my face just went away, but it will come back. I think. I'm curious how you're going to feel about this.
Oh, what? What the heck's about to happen?
Yeah. All right, let's go to here. Next, I'm sharing another photo. I love that. No, please keep showing it.
Oh, yeah, you can see me.
Yeah, yeah, I'm still here.
It's a really pretty card. It's a really pretty card.
So pretty. Okay. All right. I'm back. All right.
Marvelous cards, I enjoy it too. Blue Juju, I agree. There's nothing on your. I mean, you're there, but what were you going to show it?
I'm pulling it up. Just a moment.
Oh, what is that, Manu? Where'd you get that card? So sick, soul. Well, let me tell you.
Yeah.
It does look good in a PSA slab. It does.
I love that they called it Friends and Family. I'm gonna redo my my Instagram post or edit it to say.
Oh, your
I got
caption?
it. I said, yeah. I put in there that I got
it
as complimentary, but I like Friends and Family a lot better.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here.
You know, these have to be whatever the. Wow, these have to be the new PSA slabs, but like I can't tell the difference between the new ones and the not new ones. I can't.
You see that?
Times Square. I see it. I love it. What's wrong with it? Why would I not like that? That's dope. What's happening?
I opened my box of Marvel Beginnings on Times Square. That's the video that's going to post in the morning.
You did outside in public?
Yes.
What? Wait. So Marvel Beginnings is out?
It released today, and I called DA Cards, David Adams. I'm sorry, my brain just shut off because I got tired all of a sudden. DA Cards, and said, hey, look, if I buy a box, will you overnight it to my hotel so I can open it tomorrow, which is now yesterday. Think about the time. And I'm opening in Times Square. And they were like, yeah, give us your hotel address. And so they did. I had it by 10:30 the next morning, like Wednesday morning on the 19th.
Fantastic. And the video comes out when? Tomorrow?
It's actually already uploaded to YouTube. So I'm going to schedule it to release, probably like 7 a.m. East Coast time.
You have a good time?
People can watch it. I did have a good time. It was an experience because, like, and you won't get this in the video, so I'll share it here. But I walk up to time. Well, I get let out of the lift. I take the lift, and the guy, sweet guy from West Africa, lets me out, and I get out of the vehicle, and I was like, where am I going to like set up? Like I wasn't sure, but as I literally without even having to stop, as I'm walking up, this couple gets up from this table that has an umbrella, and I'm able to sit down instantly and have this little table to myself. And as I'm sitting down, it starts to rain, but I'm under the umbrella, so I'm fine. I'm totally fine. And I went ahead and set up, and there was these two girls next to me, and she actually knew somebody who owned a trading card company, which was interesting. Not any of the ones I'm familiar with, but they helped me set up my camera and helped me record an opening shot, which I ended up not using because it was too dark, you know, with the rain and with the lighting, you just couldn't even really see my face. But but then, but once, you know, so then I'm sitting there and these workers come up, and I have the camera running, but I'm kind of waiting for the rain to stop because they're going to go back to work. And these are like people I think who are like working up, like on the buildings, you know, like up in the air. And they're talking about the worst stuff that I could never put on camera.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's like they're talking about pedophiles and people. Like it was god awful. Okay.
Were they talking about this movie that everyone's
Politics.
talking about these days?
No.
Okay.
No. I would actually welcome that conversation
Okay.
because we need to talk about, you know, that's an issue. But
Yeah.
like it was not in a healthy way. Okay, it was just
Oh, that's
vulgar and
unfortunate.
nasty, and then it was political. Anyways, all this stuff, and I'm just sitting there like, oh gosh, I can't hit record. I don't know if this is going to come through. And so, anyways, that goes away, and then about a third of the way through the recording, someone who was homeless came up to me, and you won't see this in the edited version, I don't think. You may hear them ask me a question, but you know, they were asking for, you know, some type of help, and then right at the end of the video, this lady comes up with her lunch, and like I have the whole table, and we're talking like a little small table where barely two people could sit, not a big table.
Okay.
And she's like, just sits down with her lunch, like right there. And she goes, "Can I sit here?" I'm like, "Absolutely, you can." I guess I'm done. I'm done here. But again, that stuff won't be in the video because I don't think it would be enjoyable for people to watch. But I'm excited. It's something different, you know.
No, I look forward to that video. All of those elements make it more unique, and I look forward to it. The question, I don't know if we talked about this, but obviously people know because people have made the purchases and they're available online now. What is retail on these?
Oh, $200, 195.
Oh, did we cover that and I missed it, or
No, we
no?
didn't. We should have. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so $200 is how much it costs to open up a pack of shoes. Literally, to open up a pack of shoes,
Exactly.
$200. You know, that's not bad considering how much cards cost and you don't get any utility out of them unless you hit the ones you want.
Right.
People pay $200 for shoes all the time, and this adds an element of fun. But if you do get a pair that you don't like, I'm sure you'll be able to trade somebody to sell it.
What
Like, it
price
should
would
be
you
fun.
put on the rare Wolverines?
500 at least.
Just the shoes?
Yeah, I mean, don't beat me up.
I'm not
That's
a
just the
shoe
first
guy.
thing that,
And
you know, if
I hate when people ask me what stuff is worth.
bro, there's only 400 of them. If people actually like them, 500 is going to be nothing for that shoe. If people actually like it in the shoe world, 400 I don't think is a lot, to be honest. Like 500 shouldn't be a tall ask if people actually like it. It depends on
Tell you what,
how do people like the look of them.
if somebody pulls the team cards for the blue team PSA graded, I would consider trading shoes for those cards.
If somebody pulls the blue, and what is the blue out of 50?
No, the blue team cards. So obviously you
gotcha.
have the 1 of 1. You wouldn't trade the shoes for the 1 of 1, but you have the out of 10, the out of 25, and out of 50. I'm needing those, so you know I'd be happy to like talk about that.
You want to bring more of the cards in. You're willing to trade the shoes.
I want
for
to
more of
rainbow
the
that
cards.
card. Yes,
I hear you.
I want to rainbow that card. I think that'd be a fun because you get you get Wolverine, you get Gambit, you get Rogue, you get Cyclops. You know, you get some characters I really like in there.
I love this. Joe Pete says, "Thanks, Manu. Just scored some black suit Spidey socks." My man. Congrats, bro. I love that we both got them. Thank you for letting us know that you went and copped them because look how dope they are. So that makes me super happy.
Whoa, wait a minute. This person knows way too much about you. Oh, man, you didn't get the salmon.
No, I didn't get the salmons. I didn't get the salmons.
Wait, where's the L in salmon?
Yeah, I don't know, but where's the K in knife?
I can see it.
Yeah, I don't get it, you know, like why? Maybe someone will. I'm kind of emotionally attached to these now, so I don't know if I would trade these away. If like someone says, I got the salmons, I'll take the green. I'll just be like, no, I'll just buy those from you because these are the ones that were sent to me. Like these
They
are,
are.
you know, I rock with these for a lot of different reasons.
We do. We do. Okay. Well, my friend,
I just saw a pair. Oh, you're leaving? You're going?
I
Dang.
know it's 2 a.m. I
Okay.
have to get up in the morning.
Jesse said I just saw a pair for 2K. That might be the ones we're looking at. All right, 5 more minutes. Let's talk to a
No,
couple
you're good.
people.
You're good.
Yeah,
We
let's
can
talk
go
to a couple of
15.
our
We can go
friends.
15.
Fantastic. Jesse says it's listed on eBay with the Wolverine card. Yeah, we went over that a little bit. We'll see what some of those sell for. I think Sergio here, Monster and Iron Mask, mentioned something I read loosely. He said these aren't going to resell for retail, which I agree. He said at least 3x.
Oh,
So if
wow.
he's talking 3x, then he's saying, and he might be a sneaker guy. So he might be talking from a place of experience. He's saying a 200 retail is a 600 resale. And so we'll see if that ends up being like the baseline in the excitement for these, but I don't know.
So
I
what
think this,
price? Oh, go ahead.
yeah,
No,
no, please, no.
I'm sorry. My brain's going back to the trading card. So what price would you put like a one of one Rogue or a one of one Wolverine or a one of one
And
Gambit
it's
Beast
really tough. They are
Cyclops?
one of ones. They are really cool. I think the fact that they're black prism, I think is just sincerely incredibly sick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like that it's in a PSA slab. I think the Kith branding on there is cool. I don't know if that's a value proposition, but I
Mm-mm.
think it's
Not to a
fine. It's
Marvel card
unique.
collector.
No,
No.
so it's unique to the card. It's authenticated. It's encapsulated. All of those things are great. Um, I'm not going to go crazy and say I think it's a blah, 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 but I think any of those in a one of one is a couple grand at least. And then on
Mm-hmm.
top of that, it just depends on how badly somebody wants, the team card or the Wolverine card. Maybe those get into the 5-figure range, maybe low fives, but this is me spitballing, guessing. But
Mm-hmm.
someone paying a couple grand for them, that seems very reasonable and understandable. I don't think anyone should sell any one of one for out of this product in this context. I'm not making a blanket statement. I personally, if I saw anyone selling any of those one of ones for less than 1,000, I'd feel like that was giving them away, to be quite honest.
Gotcha. Yeah,
The one of ones,
I
they're
paid
too cool.
3,300 for the Dark Phoenix from X-Men Metal one of one, and it was not already
Okay.
graded. Not definitely not as cool as a parallel. Like the Black Prism.
The cool thing about this is a real card. This is
Yeah.
not like some promo thing that's just kind of like given with something that's not copywritten. Not it's this is artwork we know, a card we know, re-released from brands we know,
Can we get a
and
closer
it's
look at the
Prism.
card? So I love the X logo, the way it stands out on there, and
Oh yeah, it pops.
the black border is so good. Classic back.
It has
Oh,
the Impel. It has Impel branding still there.
and they did
It has
the Kith
Fleer, the
brand
retro Fleer, and Kith. Kith is
on
on the
the
card as
card.
well. I didn't consider that.
Yeah.
I didn't consider that. Yeah.
Kith it right, dude.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and it says 2023 Marvel Kith X-Men 92.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see.
This one would not grade a 10. Oh, actually, never mind. This is clean. I thought that was something else. That's the little plastic holding the card. They did a nice job. I mean, I only have an example of this one, but
Right.
dang, other than, but
Yeah.
I'm used to that.
All right, I'm going to pull something else up here in a moment because I want to look at the other parallels. I might disappear for a second.
Congrats. RMS, what's up? He says, congrats to both of you on the Kith
Aw.
X-Men shoes, card, and comic. Absolutely love this. I have to get a pair. Completely triggered by this. Man, today, we did not help the cause of no FOMO. We didn't.
Right.
We did not help the no FOMO cause. We fed the FOMO. And I
Yeah.
apologize, and I sincerely recognize it. And yeah. Don't go crazy over them, but hopefully you could get them if you want them. Yeah, I know.
Right.
We screwed the FOMO thing up. Dang it.
We're terrible.
Link says, what about the Funko trading cards? I don't know nothing about them other than their SDCC Upper Deck
Let me tell
exclusives,
you,
and that's all I know.
I got nothing for them.
Yeah, me neither.
Like
We're not
nothing.
Funko guys, so I don't think that's not gonna. We're not gonna FOMO into Funko. That's for sure.
Right here, I'll show what I've got a few images of Funko, so I'll show those. But give me just a second.
Yeah, they're definitely fun to look at. I mean, Funkos have always been incredibly adorable, and it's like, they have an appeal, but not enough to get me to spend money on them.
Right,
Which I'm so happy, because what if I did and I loved them, and then I would need every color Venom and every color Spidey, and it would just
right.
be, I would be like every other Funko collector, floor to ceiling, little boxes. That's what happens when you start buying Funkos. You have to get them all.
Yeah, and I mean, people really struggle with space on that. I mean, I know it's an issue with comic books too, but
Manu, those are already sold with the card. Wait, what? Marvel Marshall says, Manu, those are already sold with the card. I want to know what you're talking about. Soul says, with someone like this, though, maybe he means something like this, though. I'm the state of the hobby we're in, and the state of the hobby. With more eyes being laid onto Marvel, it's an exciting thing to share. I'm trying to piece that together, but I might be screwing it up.
he's just saying this is really helping a lot of people see Marvel cards, and that's exciting.
For sure. For
And he's
sure.
talking
Have you
about
seen the new
the
Spider-Man
Funko
cards from
PC.
China? No, I haven't seen the Spider-Man cards from China. Mike Vine said that. Mike, can you tell us more about that? Marvel Marshall said the Rogues.
Yeah. So here's the Funko cards. It's actual images of the Funko Pops.
What size are those cards?
They're regular trading cards.
I don't like those.
No. The
I
boxes
don't
are
like
all
those
right,
at all.
but
That looks like a promotional flyer that someone would slip into your thing and try to get you to come to the Funko nightclub or something. Like, it just looks like a cheesy thing. Oh, I shouldn't talk nonsense. I
yeah,
love the box though. The
the box
box
looks
looks
good.
good.
There are numbered parallels. There are one of ones. There are sketch cards in this. You know, and
Captain Crockpot says the Funkos are lame. The cards.
it's technically an Upper Deck Marvel card release.
Technically, it is. Yeah, it certainly
So
is.
I think this is great for the Funko Pop community. They love their Funkos. They love their images. Now they can, get a trading card that matches their Funko Pop. They could get it graded. They could do the whole thing. So I think that's cool, right?
How much did a box sell for?
No clue. It shouldn't be more than
Uh,
$50 in my opinion, but that's me talking.
is it a 5-card set?
No, it's bigger than that. It's a huge set, actually.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh, it says
there's
8 cards per pack, 24
24.
packs per box.
Yeah, huge. Yeah, Soul's right. The sketches are like impossible.
We lost. Am I still on the stream? Even though Justin's. Was I still here?
I'm here. My phone died. Can you
Is
hear
the
me?
stream over?
No, we're still on.
Oh. Oh, okay, cool. Dang, JBiz said 150 a box.
That's terrible. Sorry, Funko Pop guys.
Yeah, so you saw that? Because I was like, if his connection failed, he's the stream. That means
Yeah.
I'm not here
No,
anymore, is what I thought happened.
I'm using my phone because I can use my headphones, and the whole hotel doesn't have to hear me, and the audio's better. Well, at least from in my ears, it's better.
Well, you know
And
what
the
this
visual
might
is
mean?
better.
You were kind enough to provide 15 more minutes, but now the universe has signaled that maybe it is time for you to get some rest.
Well, before
And
I wanted to show you the other parallels are the silver, pink, and orange.
the non-encapsulated ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
And then we'll look at this real quick.
Oh. Okay, look, whoever pulls this card, you guys don't care about the shoe if you pull this card. I'll buy the salmon shoe. You keep the one of one because you're not going to want to part with this.
And I'll take the one of one.
Okay, well, Justin will buy the one of one.
For Dustin, not for me. So,
Pop Crack, have a wonderful night. Thank you for hanging.
yeah, I need to run too, guys. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you, Manu, for dancing around my schedule.
My
It's
friend, thank you for everything. Always. None of this happens without you. I'm very, very appreciative. Thank you.
Well, look, thank you for helping me create something that someone like Kith would be attracted to say, hey, we want them to have our product that we're releasing. So
It's really
that's really
special.
cool. Community, thank you. Really hope you enjoyed tonight's show, and really appreciate each and every one of you and all your support. If you want to, hit that like button for us. We just enjoy seeing it. I don't know if it actually does anything for the channel, but
I'm going to hit it. There you
it's a
go.
lot of
Yeah.
fun. And I'm going to go get some rest. You all might do the same. If you're catching the replay, thank you for watching and listening. But as always, I hope you have a marvelous day. Peace.